Hello everyone, and welcome to my first Let's Play of Portal 2. This is actually one of my favorite games. Uh, I've played it many times before, and I'm doing a little bit of an experiment here because despite the fact that I have played this many times, I've never played it on a computer, uh, let alone using a mouse and keyboard. I'm not very good with a mouse and keyboard, like, at all. When it comes to playing games, and when I originally wanted to do this, I wanted to use a Xbox controller or a PS3 controller with the computer. And so I got joystick mapper and everything, and I set up all the controls. But then when I tried to play it with my PS3 controller, for some reason, the moment I picked up the portal gun, the blue portal kept firing and it wouldn't stop, and I couldn't find any kind of solution online, so I decided that I'm just going to play this using my mouse and my keyboard. This should be interesting as a result, because as I said, I'm not very good at those things, and for my future Let's Plays I plan on using controllers and not a mouse and keyboard. Okay, so for those of you who haven't played Portal before, I'm going to keep the subtitles on so that you guys can try and read along with the dialogue, and I'll do my best to not talk over it, although there's a lot of dialogue in this game. So I probably will accidentally do it sometimes. I will definitely not talk through cutscenes or whatever, though. So I think that's pretty much it. Let's get started. The courtesy call.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for mandatory physical and mental wellness exercises. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
Little gymnastics there.
There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer,
Whoa,
stare at
too
the
far.
art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now, please return to your bed.
A lot of the dialogue in this is super clever.
You have been in suspension for
Hello? Anyone in there? Hello? Are you gonna open the door at any time? I knew. You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it.
please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I say. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain
There
damage.
we go.
But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
Sorry, I had to
All
fix
reactor
the
core safeguards
weird
are
echo
now
that was going on
non-functional.
there.
Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
How are you doing down there? You still
Yeah.
holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation center stops waking up the bloody test subjects.
Whoa.
Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just
look
gotta
like
get
it.
through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables?
10,000
Alright,
people
no, I
in here.
hit that
That's so
one, I hit
creepy.
that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead.
I haven't seen anyone else yet.
Almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
It does say docking station. But it's also a wall, so.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes, not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Should be a kinky joke I can make out of that, but I'm not going to.
There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got the jumping on your side. Just do your
Jumping is
best
very important
and I'll
in
meet
this
you up
game.
ahead.
Don't underestimate jumping.
All right, off you go.
Ugh.
Good luck.
Hello, and again, welcome
Hello.
to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can
The
continue.
important
These
thing, of course.
pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Ta-da! So that is a portal. So for those of you, and see there's us, we're playing a character. I've actually never heard her name pronounced. I always pronounce it like Chell, but like in Rodel Dorado. But other people might pronounce it like Shell. So your mileage may vary. So for those of you who didn't play the first Portal game, what basically happened was we were in this place, these Aperture Labs, and we were forced to do these tests, and they started out pretty simple and easy. But then as time went on, they got more and more dangerous and deadly and
Button-based
complicated.
testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency.
And it became clear that
If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
the AI in charge of the testing, GLaDOS, was trying to kill you. And so you tried to escape the labs, and you killed her and everything. You got
Please
out.
note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
So basically, I couldn't take the cube with me. But anyway, so you killed GLaDOS and you got out, but you were only out for like 2 seconds before this other robot thing dragged you back in. And this game pretty much picks up after that, although years later it seems like, and you were in just like suspended animation or whatever. Yee. Okay, so that opens that, and there's the orange portal over here. So yeah, for those of you who haven't played before watching, I'm sure you're kind of getting how this works. Each portal, each color represents a different portal, and you can use it to go to different places or even to get certain objects. Right now, we don't have a portal gun or anything that lets us actually make the portals, so we have to rely on button pressing. Oops. I need the cube with me. Sorry, still getting used to the keyboard controls. And then we gotta press this button. So yeah, Portal is one of my favorite games, and
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Society's been rebuilt. It's one of my favorite games, and even though it's been a couple years since it has come out, I think the graphics and everything still hold up really well, and really it's a pretty beautiful looking game, and it's a lot of fun to play. So I hope you guys enjoy watching me play it.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Oh, I love that.
Hey, you made it!
Hi.
There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see.
Oh.
Oh! Hello? Can you see the portal gun?
And then you can jump.
Also, are you alive? That's important.
Okay.
Ask that first.
Let's see if I can walk up these stairs.
Work on the assumption that you're still
Okay.
alive, and I'll still wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you.
Well, thank you, Wheatley.
All right, brilliant. Go team. See you in an hour, hopefully. If you're not dead.
Okay, so I was gonna say anyway, the stuff on the walls are really interesting. In the previous game, you found all these arrows and things like that that were pointing you in the direction of how to get out of Aperture Labs, and they were drawn by this guy who apparently had been sort of living in the walls that only kind of goes by Ratman. And he's drawn a bunch of creepy things like she's always watching, and the cake is a lie, which I'm sure you've heard of. Big internet meme. Because GLaDOS promised you cake when you were done testing, and it was a lie. So that right there, you can see us. That's us and GLaDOS there. And over here, you see what looks like some scientists and companion cubes doing what looks like something really bad to people. So all of that is creepy. Yeah. Cool. See, now we have the portal gun, but it only fires blue portals right now. Oh, and see, there's another thing of us. There's some nice religious imagery going on there with the way the shadows hitting the thing. Okay. Oops.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
That's comforting. Oh. Duh. Okay.
Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Okay. So, a lot of these puzzles are pretty simple to figure out at first. It gets a lot more difficult as the game goes on, as you would expect. And it can be kind of difficult to explain exactly what's happening, and especially with Portal, I found, when I was trying to explain it to my parents. It's usually a thing that works best if you see it or
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, see, like with this, there's a couple different ways that I could do this. You can only fire portals on the white surfaces. So if I wanted to, I could put one there and just go down there myself through the orange portal over there. Or, to get more creative, I can fire one at the floor and voila! Now I don't have to go down there at all. So there are a bunch of different ways you can solve all of these things, and it's kind of fun figuring out which ways work best for you. And see, in the first game, everything was just so pristine and well cared for, and so now it's all abandoned and falling apart. Whee! Yeah, I got it. Okay, and down we go. Oops.
Great work.
Woo!
Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Woo! Unreasoned. That is not a word. A bunch of math shit. I hate math. Is this where I was supposed to go? Does not look like it. Okay. Whee. Oh, here we go. Alright, this is going to be a short episode today. My husband needs to get in here to use his desk to do some homework, so we are going to stop here in just a minute. But I would say this has been a successful first episode, and I hope you guys are interested in seeing what happens next. So just let me get to a good
If
stopping
the Enrichment
point.
Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Ah! Okay, so I have to get up there. Cool. I see what's going to happen here. You don't want to fall in the water. The water will kill you. Most things try to kill you in this game. Oh, oops. Oh, almost. Let's try this again. Yay! Got it that time. Woo. Okay, now I can put this one up here. And I'm good to go.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
So comforting. Okay, well, I am probably going to stop it here for this episode. Sorry it was such a short one. Normally I'll try to keep these at about probably 20 minutes each. So that seems like a pretty good time period to me. Nothing too exciting yet. We're still trying to work our way through the laboratory with our friend Wheatley. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!